Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a Live Oak restaurant serving up wild seafood boils, po' boy sandwiches, and ice-cold cocktails. Plus, we travel to the south side of San Antonio for an iconic restaurant serving up huge breakfast tacos with APCO brand meats. And we cruise to a popular New York diner serving up huge breakfast plates and ice-cold treats out of their new dessert shop. All that and more right now on Texas Eats.
Now we're here on the northeast side of San Antonio in Live Oak to go inside of a popular seafood spot that's got all kinds of seafood boiled dishes, fried food goodness, plus they got great drinks from behind the bar and a brand new outdoor space we're gonna come out here and explore. Let's see what's on the menu at Mr. Crabby's. Joining us now is Destiny Martinez, the bar manager out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
And now inside of the kitchen's where all the magic is happening. Right behind us, they're busy, it's lunchtime, it's going crazy. And you guys have all fresh ingredients for all the dishes that you do, right?
Most definitely.
And this is what you have right here.
We have fresh Brussels sprouts, Gulf shrimp, sausage, scallops, black mussels, lobster, and then boiled eggs, of course, and more veggies.
You're gonna make some seafood boil items for us, some appetizers, some entrees, and then we're gonna get some drinks from behind the bar. And I know you're busy, so I'm gonna see you in a little bit out there in the dining room, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna let you get to it. All right, Desi, now we're out here in the dining room area. Right behind us is the bar, and we got some great drinks from behind the bar right here. But this is the reason for the season right here. We got a whole load of seafood boiled goodness in front of us, and we got a little bit of shrimp. I see some crab and veggies. What's the name of this one here?
This is our Mr. Crabby's boil combined with our weekend special.
And my favorite, you know you gotta have it, it's the king crab leg. This looks great. You ready to crack in and get some?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So what's the flavor of the sauce that's in this one?
So our Mr. Crabby's is a combination of all of our seasonings combined into one. We get our seasonings straight from Louisiana, and the owner actually hand mixes it to make a really unique, delicious flavor.
I love it. Here, cheers to you. The king crab with the Crabby's mix on there. Oh my goodness, you can put that on anything. You put that on a shoe, I'm eating it. Now the seafood boil is a great reason to come out, but it's not the only item that you have. So we're gonna dive into some other items here on the menu in just a second. In the front, you have two different fried food items. You have the sandwich right here, it's like a po' boy, right? And this one comes with fries on the side. What are the two sauces you have?
Over here we have ketchup for the fries and our po' boy sauce.
If you're looking for a fried food platter, you have that in front of us as well right here, right?
This says catfish, soft shell crab, shrimp, hush puppies, calamari, and fries. It's a little bit of everything.
Now, fresh oysters over here as well. Those are Gulf oysters?
Yes, sir. This is our shrimp etouffee. Normally it is served with steamed rice, but you can upgrade to dirty rice, give it a lot more flavor. One piece of garlic toast, and then, of course, etouffee. This fried gator is one of our most popular dishes, my personal favorite. We actually get it imported from Florida, skin it, and marinate it overnight for 72 hours. This is our house-made Creole sauce, super delicious, secret recipe from the owner himself.
It's got a good little snap to it, a little bite. I see some big old pieces of fried fish. What's going on with this one?
This is a fried catfish basket, 3 fillets, hand breaded.
Look, those are huge pieces. That comes in one order?
Most definitely.
And then right here, these look like crab cakes, a little bit of butter sauce going on, right?
Yes, these are made fresh every morning, and then they're served in our house-made lemon butter sauce.
Now, not only is the food rocking, the ambiance is vibing out here. And you even have a new setup outside, right?
Yes, this is gonna be called our Oasis. You'll have drinks while you wait on your table or to hang out with your friends or family.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
And you gotta save room for dessert. You got a lava cake back here and cheesecake. If you love seafood, this is the spot to stop in San Antonio and to wash it all down with an ice cold beer. Here we go. Mark, we're in the middle of Truck Month, and
Absolutely.
expeditions are a part of Truck Month, right?
Absolutely. You know, David, the public doesn't really understand that fully. You're going to see a lot of noise, a lot of advertising, a lot of marketing around Truck Month for Ford. But Truck Month at Jordan Ford means trucks, Super Duties, F-150s, Expeditions, Explorers, Escapes, you name it, all the SUVs, including all the trucks. This is a gorgeous Expedition Limited. It has 4 gorgeous captain seats and then another 3rd row in the back for 3. So a total of 7, plus all kinds of passenger room. It's one of my favorite all-time vehicles.
Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. And to check out all the deals on the Expeditions, F-150s, and all the other vehicles during Truck Month, of course, go online, jordanford.com, and come walk the lot. Now we're here on the north side of San Antonio to go inside my favorite spot for brunch, where they're serving up huge plates of food, ice-cold milkshakes, and of course cocktails from behind the bar. Let's go see what they're serving up at Max Louie's New York Diner. Now we're here in the kitchen with owner and chef Drew Glick. Drew, thank you so much for having us here.
Man.
Now we're right here on the expo line. It is a very busy day here at Max and Louie's, but thank you so much for having us here because we're going to check out how you make your French toast using the fresh challah bread that you have.
#1 selling item.
#1 selling item, and the reason why I love it so much is because it's actually the item that we got to see get made in the first season of Texas Eats, which was a huge thing, and it was
5 years ago.
It was 5 years ago,
Yeah.
and this is actually how you make it. So you have the fresh bread, and this machine is how old?
It's, I don't know, 40 years, 35, 50 years. It's very old.
And what is its purpose?
Almost as old as me. So it's a bread slicer. So
Okay.
it's a classic bread slicer. We just modified it to cut our extra thick French toast bread. So this goes in here, and then it pushes its way in there.
And when it comes out, it's cut.
All cut, ready to go. We bake 2,000 loaves of this a week.
This bread is amazing. All by itself, it's just super soft. It's got so much flavor on this. And you can see when you make it into French toast, that's when you get the big flavor. So now we're gonna go into the kitchen by the flat top, and you're gonna make for us your French toast, loaded up with the eggs, the bacon, and all that good stuff. You ready?
I'm ready.
Now we're here at my favorite part of the restaurant, right here next to the flat top. You already have some French toast getting made. You have the bread that we just sliced. And what's going on here with the dip? Like it's not just regular sauce. It's not something you see at every restaurant, right?
No, this is, I mean, most places they'll use eggs, put a little milk in it, whip it up. This is actually a custard. It's a proprietary secret recipe.
Ooh.
You know, it's eggs, it's cream, there's sugar, there's, you know, things that
Other
make it a
things.
little more custard, you know, but it's custardy.
I gotta say, if it ain't dripping, you're tripping. And you got this stuff dripping over here, so it's juicy.
It's juicy. Might be able to do a little flippity-do there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Great color.
One-hander.
That's pretty good.
How was that?
Drew, this looks absolutely incredible. The French toast bacon, and you got 2 perfectly cooked eggs, and then you got the maple butter syrup right here.
Half butter, half syrup.
That's right. That's the only way to do it. And then right on top,
Holy mackerel.
look at that. Put it all over everything, man. This looks crazy. All right, I'm gonna take this out to the dining room. This looks nuts. And you got a lot more stuff you're gonna be making for us right now. All the popular items that you got on the menu.
This is a popular item show.
That's right. And I'm gonna try not to eat it until we're ready.
Exactly.
Okay? I'll see you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit. Thanks, Dave.
Now we're out here in the dining room, and Drew, your team has brought out some amazing bites. These are the big, heavy hitters right here in the back, and a lot of great bites in the front, and of course some sweets right here from the bakery side. And I gotta start right here, because it's when it's nice and cold in South Texas, which is very few and far between. Matzo ball soup.
Comfort food.
Comfort food.
This is my grandmother's recipe, and this is a historic Eastern European Jewish deli item that you can get in every Jewish deli in every home anywhere in the world.
I love the broth. It's very light, but it's got a lot of flavor.
This is our New York style eggs Benedict. So there's poached eggs under there, there's pastrami, and then for this, I put them over potato latkes, potato pancakes.
You have an open-faced sandwich, and this one's loaded up, very popular, right?
Right, it's a classic Reuben, but this one's open face, a little more meat, a little more sauerkraut, a little more of everything.
Now this particular stack has 3 pancakes on there,
Yeah.
and then you have all of that maple butter syrup that's poured on top. This is what, like you said, one of the top 2 items you have on the menu, right?
Yeah, we sell a lot of pancakes. And we're one of the few or only places that I know of in San Antonio that makes their pancakes totally from scratch.
The bananas, fresh fruit, so you think you're doing something a little healthy, you know what I mean?
This ring around here, David, that comes from all the butter that we put on the flat top when we're cooking them.
For the pancakes, that's the bite.
Yeah, that's a good bite.
Bam! Another elbow. Bam! We saw
All
this
right.
one get made in the kitchen. It's been hanging out waiting for us right here. The challah bread French toast. You have the egg. This one you actually brought up the sausage, and you have the bacon on here as well. French toast with the syrup. Oh my God.
There's something about it. Honestly,
That one right there. This is going to change your life. Cheers to you.
Hey, thanks, man.
8 years and going strong. You
Yeah.
guys have so much coming up, so make sure you're following Max and Louie's on social media to find out all the news and updates that are going on out here. Melvin's is brand new, and later in the show, we are going back there and checking out what they have as well. So we're super excited. You have espressos. You got it all going on out here.
Espressos.
And we got to wash it down.
Homemade ice cream. Don't forget the homemade
And the
ice cream.
homemade ice cream coming up later in the show as well. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
The fresh OJ.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we travel to the south side of San Antonio for an iconic restaurant serving up huge breakfast tacos with APCO brand meats. And next on the show, we cruise to a popular New York diner serving up huge breakfast plates and ice cold treats out of their new dessert shop. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're back out here on the north side of San Antonio to go inside of the newest concept by Max and Louie's, Melvin's, where you can get homemade ice cream and espresso and so much more. Let's go see what they're cooking up. Joining us now is pastry chef Jennifer Reisman. Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Thank you so much for being here.
Now, you guys have so many great treats on the menu, but you have 2 in front of us that we're going to be cutting into and getting ready for service. What's going on with the item in front of you?
So this is our tried and true Rice Krispie treat. I've been making this for years, and it is our burnt marshmallow and brown butter Rice Krispie treat. It has a cult following. Everyone who eats it loves it and dreams about it, and now we're here today to cut it up.
Now, you're saying the cult following, you're making it for years. How long have you been baking?
Almost 20 years now.
20 years. That's impressive. So you're bringing a lot of that knowledge and experience to Melvin's, and that treat right here that you're talking about is one of the items that people will travel all over the world to come get, right?
I bring the sass and I bring the sweets.
Is that a shirt?
It will be.
It will be. It is now. The one in front of me. What's going on with this one?
We have something old, and now we have something new that was made just for Melvin's. This is our red velvet and cream cheese ice cream sandwich. So we've got layers of our red velvet blondie and a really dense and decadent cream cheese ice cream.
Show me what to do with this one. I don't want to mess it up.
Okay, there's plenty to do, but you know what? Don't be nervous. So this guy is frozen, so we want to make sure that we have confidence.
Confidence.
And we have love, and
Yes.
we have respect.
Wow, okay, yeah.
All right, so let me show you first.
Hold on, let me make sure I got
Hold
all
on. You got it all
Okay,
that?
I got it,
Okay,
I got it.
All right, we got this. We got this together, okay?
Okay.
So you're just gonna kind of gently saw and then push all the way through because this is firm. We wanna make sure that we're doing a straight push because we're gonna cut through a layer of blondie, the ice cream, and then that bottom layer. Cutting all the way through.
And bam.
Yes. And that is the red velvet ice cream sandwich.
Wow. Now show me how you cut this one right here,
A
because
little bit easier.
these Rice Krispies are the one that I've had these, and they're so addicting. They're incredible.
Gently saw through, and you can hear it.
Hear that? Let me get that.
The snap, crackle, and pop. The snap, crackle, and pop. The pull.
It's just the pull. And if you were to break, can I break this in half?
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
do that? You guys, you can't even break it in half. You could stretch this thing out.
It bends, it's supple, we love it.
I'm gonna hand you this half. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
All right, we're gonna go out front. Drew's gonna be waiting for us out there. We're gonna get some ice cream that you have. We're gonna be making some espressos, waffle cones. Oh my gosh, I know. All right, here we go. Joining us now is Drew Glick. Drew, thank you so much for having
Thanks
us here.
for coming again.
Congratulations. This is an
Appreciate it.
awesome spot.
Yeah.
Super gorgeous. I love the build out in here. Talk to me about the journey of getting to this point, what it took to open up Melvin's.
Oh boy. So obviously we started off with a 120 seat Max Louie, then we ended up with a 300 seat Max Louie, and then we decided we needed just some storage space. I was taking this empty space here, and then we're like, maybe we'll just open a little bakery in the back, and then we're like, maybe we'll just open a little retail to get rid of a few things. And the next thing you know, cha-ching, cha-ching, we got Melvin's.
It's wonderful, and I love the homage to your father.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what it would mean to him to be able to see this.
He wouldn't believe it. He wouldn't believe any of this. Unfortunately, I lost him before any of this happened. Melvin was my dad. Louie from Max and Louie's was my grandfather, Melvin's father. So there's a little lineage there. And my people don't even know this. My father had an ice cream company in New York back in the 80s and 90s.
We've been talking about them, but now we're gonna go behind the bar right here, the ice cream bar, and we're gonna go see, I wanna go see the fresh waffle cone, the Melamar inside of there, and then I also wanna get the sweet potato donut, and I wanna get the ice cream in that thing. Can we do it?
I think we can figure it out.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks.
You guys gotta come out to Melvin's. It's right next to Max and Louie's. You can get all the different drinks that you want, the lattes, the cappuccinos, the espressos, perfect for a nice cold day. And then on the hot days, you can get iced coffees and iced drinks as well. You have ice cream out here, all the baked goods from Chef Jen. She's doing an amazing job, and lots of ice cream to go, ice cream sandwiches, and other treats that are available to go as well. You guys got it all out here.
We got a lot.
Man, this is awesome. All right, I'm gonna hold the donut. Cheers to you. Melvin's is where it's at, y'all. Homemade ice cream, espressos, and everything else.
And next on the show, we travel to the south side of San Antonio for an iconic restaurant serving up huge breakfast tacos with APCO brand meats. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the south side of San Antonio off Southwest Military and Pleasanton Road to go inside of a restaurant that's been serving up great bites in the Alamo City for more than 3 decades. Let's see what's on the menu at Rolando's Super Tacos. Joining us now is the owner out here, Raul Garza. Thank you so much for having us. Now, inside of the dining room, you can see there's a lot of space, a lot of activity. This is a part of the community here in San Antonio, and it's great food. And the biggest thing is the big taco, the super taco, and of course, the great chorizo product. You're using APCO brand meats on all of the chorizo products that you have.
Quality stuff.
Quality stuff. They're great people. They got great food. And Jay Rowe from APCO and I are going to go dive into some of these great bites. Raul, thank you so much for having us out here, brother. If you want to come and join us, you can. Joining us now from APCO Brand Meats, Jay Rowe. Jay, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
We're traveling around town. We're eating at all the great places because you know what? APCO is at all of these institutions here around the Alamo City serving up amazing bites. You can get longaniza, you can get the chorizo, you can even get premium chorizo at select restaurants across San Antonio and beyond, right?
Yes, when you're going to restaurants, you're expecting quality.
That's right. I think the biggest thing is that there's a variety of options that you can choose from. And what I love about Rolando's, man, this is why you come out here. It's the Super Taco. You just attempted to eat one of these right now. How far did you get?
Got about a third of it. That's about it. Not going to do a whole one.
This thing's loaded up.
That's a 14-inch tortilla.
That's a 14-inch tortilla.
That thing's crazy.
Now, the Rolando Super Taco has been here for 35 years. What does it mean for you guys to be partnered with them? What does that mean to you?
It's very special, and it just shows what people do want, and they do come back and they do buy quality.
Working for APCO for over 20 years, everybody puts their whole heart into this product, and it shows when the employees are out in the public and see the product that they produce being eaten, being bought. That just means the world to them.
Here we go. That's gigantic. Here we go. That's the bite. That is a great bite. The tortilla is nice and soft. The chorizo has so much flavor.
Oh, it does. It does. It really does.
Check this out. This is the small option out here. It's it's not just the APCO products that makes Rolando special. It is a big part of what they do, but they also have right here the carne asada and cheese. Now, this is a very popular item out here as well. And then you can also get enchilada plates. And then these two gentlemen over here were like, you didn't get the combination plate.
Oh, gosh.
So you can get a combination plate with a little bit of everything. And if it's breakfast time, baby, you go in for the pancakes.
Yes.
This is what it's all about. All right, Jay, you had to go into one of these right here. I mean, you got to go for the chorizo, right? I mean, that's your jam all day, every day.
Always.
I'm gonna go back in for this little guy right here. You guys, Rolando Super Tacos, address on the screen. Go check them out. Serving up APCO brand new products. Just want to ask for freshness, ask for flavor, ask for APCO.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
For nearly a century, this mom and pop owned bakery in Round Rock has been serving up amazing bites. And in 1940, they invented right here the Round Rock donut, which is the donut to try when you come and visit. Now, recently, they were named 21st out of 150 bakeries that you have to try around the world. Legendary spots. So you know we got to go inside and see how they're making the donuts here at Round Rock Donuts.
Founded in 1926, the Lone Star Bakery's been delighting the Round Rock community with its sweet treats for nearly a century. However, it wasn't until the 1940s that the bakery introduced its legendary Round Rock glazed donuts and adopted the name Round Rock Donuts. As 2026 approaches, this beloved local institution is gearing up to celebrate an incredible milestone, its 100th anniversary.
Joining us now is manager Deanne Main. Thank you so much for having us back here where the donuts are being created. And right in front of us, you have this huge rolled out piece of dough that's gonna get turned into a bunch of donuts, which is super exciting, and it smells incredible back here. And there's a lot of other donuts that are already prepared, and there's a lot more to be made today. Talk to me about the process though. What is it like to start all this? It's a lot of dough.
It is a lot of dough. It starts first of all with a lot of heart and a lot of love. We mix up 200 pounds in our Panaderia mixer, and then it gets loafed out. Once it's gotten the right amount of rise time, then these guys start rolling. They actually are gonna over roll it. A lot of times the dough ends up hanging off the table, and now he's gonna stretch it back.
Oh my God.
Then he'll grab the cutter. We still cut by hand.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, I need that at my house. For no reason at all, I'll probably never use it. I just wanted to be able to use it. Look at that. Look how tight that was right there.
And then we actually pluck the donut holes. They're true donut holes. They pluck the donut holes right out of the middle.
You guys these are actual donut holes. That's so fun. We're gonna let them finish up over here because this is just essentially step 1 and 2. Thank you so much for your time. And then we're gonna go to the front and go see them get fried up. Now we're here in phase 2 of donut production, and right behind us is where the donuts are being fried up and iced. Now this process is moving, it's driving along. Like we said, this is just a Monday, and this takes a whole team effort to get going for the assembly line, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So how long do the donuts fry up?
So it's about a minute, not long. It's 30 to 45 seconds.
So that's how they're cranking them all out so fast. You got all the donuts around us, the icings. The icing station right here is one step. Now I do see like a filling station right here, more chocolate. So you have a lot of different varieties that people can choose from, right?
Yes, we sure do. We have chocolate, strawberry, and maple iced. Definitely our Round Rock glazed is the bread and butter. That is what's coming off the fryer.
But that's a yeast donut then,
it's a yeast donut. That's our most popular. That's what everybody's here for.
And these are actual orders that are about to go out. And you can see just right there, that's just a dozen glaze right there. Now, another donut that people go crazy for is the large donut. Look at this thing. That is massive. Compared to a normal one, look at the size difference. That's wild. And you don't have to just get it glazed. You can also get it a half and half or all chocolate or pretty much however you want, right?
Yep.
So fully customizable, huge donuts. I could probably put down all 4 of them right now. Dan, thank you so much for having us out here today.
You're welcome.
Round Rock Donuts, you guys, scratch-made deliciousness. So many different options when you come out here. Another location in Cedar Park, where you can go out there and try the donuts as well. And look at this. These are the traditional favorites, the ones you have to try. And of course, the big donut, the Texas. This is also, if you're getting crazy, you want to do a little fun, bring it to the office, you can bring that one out there as well. But now that we've seen them all get made, we got to try the original, the OG, the one that put them on the map. So I'm going to grab this one right here. Which one are you going to grab? You have them. Go for it, do it. Yeah. You're going for the chocolate. All right.
Today.
Cheers to you. You guys, Round Rock Donuts, come check them out. We have so much more coming up on the show. That's the bite. Oh, it's light. It's fluffy. It's sugary, but not too sugary. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
That's incredible. This icing right here, fantastic. Look at that crack on there. It's nice, it's sugary. This is where it's at. That's a donut.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Here north of downtown San Antonio off Broadway to go inside of the newest location of La Panaderia to check out all the delicious conchas that they have on the menu, plus try some of their dirty hot chocolate. And hopefully it's a wonderful 77 degrees inside. Joining us now is baker and owner David Caceres. Thank you so much for having us back at your new location here in Midtown in San Antonio. And right in front of us, we have some dirty hot chocolates. Now, what makes them dirty?
That we put a shot of espresso on it.
Gets you a little pick-me-up while you enjoy your hot chocolate.
Exactly.
And it's a little bit cold outside here in San Antonio, so nothing like a delicious hot chocolate to keep you warm. But you gotta have something with your hot chocolate. You have conchas.
Conchas.
You have a lot of them.
A lot of conchas, and that's the best perk for hot chocolate.
And then it's not just one kind though. You actually have different kinds of conchas you're gonna show us right now, right?
Yes, we have different kind, and we want to explain the difference between them.
Oh, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna grab my hot chocolate. You grab yours. And like we said, it's got a little zing to it. So cheers to you.
Cheers.
Okay, and let's go try out some of those conchas. Oh yeah, that's great. Let's go. Now we're behind the main counter where all of the baked goods are, and this is where the conchas live. What's the first one you're going to show us?
So we're going to start with the vanilla concha. Ooh. Vanilla is the classic concha. It's the original one. It's just a vanilla concha. It's the one that most people like. This is the top seller.
So that's a top seller?
That's the top seller. Yeah, that's the top
Vanilla. Y'all can do better. Come on. What about chocolate?
Well, chocolate is very popular too. So to the people that is on the side, we have the Dia Noche. So it's half chocolate and half vanilla. And actually that is my favorite. It's one of my, all are my favorite, but anyway.
It's a compromise.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good one. Now this is, my favorite is always the chocolate.
Always the chocolate.
I like this one. And I like that the textures on these are all very consistent. You guys have like, it's a science to execute like that every single time, right?
Well, I always tell people that my family has been baking for 50 years. So I think that there's a little bit of experience of baking conchas. It's not the same concha that we baked 50 years ago to the one that we bake right now, but definitely there's some learning down the road, you know?
And it's not just the vanilla and chocolate. We keep going. You go crazier, right?
Yeah, and then we have the pink concha. So usually we didn't have the pink concha, and the way that we started with this one was because to create consciousness about the Alamo breast cancer awareness. But then people like it so much, and it's so San Antonio, that we decided to keep it on the menu.
Well, I love that. So it came out of a side of awareness and compassion.
Yes, exactly.
But now it stays on the menu because now it's just a part of the city.
Exactly.
I love that.
And then we have this one. This one is different.
Now we know this one. We just had this one in December.
Yeah, we have some experience with it.
Yeah, we have some experience. But for people that don't know, what is this one right here?
So this one is the velvet concha. It's a little bit smaller than the roller concha. It comes with a chocolate ganache inside.
This one's loaded up with chocolate ganache, and then on the outside it has that beautiful concha crunch that you want, and it's super tender too.
So it is a little bit more than a concha. So for that people that want also a little bit something extra, this is the perfect product. And it also comes with a secret ingredient.
And we talked about this.
We talked about this, yes, we talked. So this is different. It's a different concha. The flavor is amazing, and it just complements the whole line.
I love that. Now, multiple conchas. Like you said, a lot of people think the vanilla is more of the standard one, but you have so many different options. And of course, conchas and a little dirty hot chocolate go really well during the cold weather.
Yes.
So is that the one you're grabbing for yourself over here?
That's the one that I'm grabbing. You have like an option to grab.
I gotta go for the chocolate.
I think you have to grab it.
All right, I'm gonna go for my chocolate. You guys, La Panaderia has multiple locations here in the Alamo City, so make sure you go look for them on the map, go check them out, especially when it's cold outside. Grab a dirty hot chocolate, grab that concha, and if you want to be an office hero, you got to get the big box, fill it up. There's so many baked goods that are available out here, and of course, hot dishes as well. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
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 Dunk.
Dunk.
I don't know if oh, it's too big. Oh, yours is a perfect size.
Yeah, it's a perfect size.
That's okay, I'll just take a bite and
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's comfort right there. That's delicious.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Round Rock to go inside of a spot that's serving up authentic bites from Chicago, including a Chicago cheesesteak and, of course, the Italian beef. Let's see what else they got on the menu inside of Wise Guys Chicago Eatery.
All the other sandwiches are really good, but I come down here for that Chicago dog. It's just the best.
Well, I always order the cheesesteak. I love it. It's good.
Joining us now is the owner, Bill Nashay. Bill, thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you, man. You know, you had a lot of locations there in San Antonio. This is the closest location that you can find now near San Antonio here in Round Rock. This is Chicago-style food, and right now you're gonna be showing us how you make the Italian beef. You got a toasted piece of bread. How you load it up?
So what we got is we got our Italian beef shipped in from Chicago. You're gonna get a nice heaping of Italian beef right on the bread.
Look at that!
And it gets even crazier. A lot of people, you dip the whole bread and all in the juice. Wet. Put that in there. Add a little bit of hot peppers. That's the giardiniera.
That is a sandwich. Now, you have so many other big items on the menu. The Chicago dog.
Chicago dog, cheesesteak. But we call it a Chicago cheesesteak, not a Philly, because it's a Chicago joint.
That's right. So I'm gonna go for the bite right now, though. Bam! This is absolutely incredible. I bet you there won't be any left by the time you get out to the dining room.
That's a good bet.
That's a good bet, but we'll see you in a second, all right?
Got it.
That's incredible. Now we're out here in the dining room, and joining me right now, Bill Nashay. Now, Bill, right behind us, I want to talk about the car floating in the rafters up here. And you have this whole Chicago vibe going on, but this one right here, this is the focal point, right?
That's Al Capone's car.
No way.
Yeah, with bullet holes.
You actually have like your wall of fame, and because you don't know who's going to come in here, right?
You never know who you're going to see on the wall. Check the wall of fame out when you come in. You never know who's sitting in the booth.
Now this one is a heavy hitter. This one's a big boy. You got to be hungry. Talk to me about what's going on.
That's the Italian beef and sausage. It's got a piece of Italian sausage at the bottom with our famous Italian beef on top, loaded up with cheese, the hot pepper giardiniera mix. That is a big sandwich.
If it ain't dripping, you're tripping. The bread, look at that. It actually held on really well.
Good, yeah, it's a good bread.
Where are you getting the bread from?
Chicago.
The sausage in the middle is perfect. Has a nice snap to the casing on there. Great flavor. Onion rings on the side as well. Here, grab one of those with me. Cheers to you.
Beer battered.
Right here in the front, Chicago dogs. I mean, that's what you think about when you think about Chicago food. And I look here and you got a lot of the ingredients that you need.
There's nothing better than a Vienna dog made correctly with the right ingredients.
Yeah.
We sell a lot of those.
The Chicago dog. Cheers.
Cheers.
Big flavor. The Vienna dog.
Snap. You feel the snap when you bite into it? It gives you a snap. $8.99 dog and fries every day. Can't beat that with a stick.
In the back row, we have the Chicago cheesesteak. Now this one, loaded up. I see the peppers, I see the onions, the mushroom. You got the cheese on there. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
The Chicago cheesesteak. The bread for me is the winner. Man, that bread's good.
Flown in from Philly. It's what everybody uses in Philadelphia. Pat's, Geno's, it's Amorosa bread. If you're gonna do a cheesesteak, it comes down to the bread. Everybody will tell you that.
You got a nice burger right here. What's going on?
It's a mafia burger. Sriracha mayo, double patty, all Angus beef. Nice toasted bun, really good, really different. Gives you a little bit of a flavor. That's gonna fill you up.
Last but not least, it's the Godfather sandwich. What's loaded up in this one?
She's got a link of Italian sausage down the middle, 4 meatballs on top, mozzarella, marinara, and some peppers, and a splash of oregano.
If you're from the San Antonio area, the last decade, you know about Wise Guys. They had multiple locations out here. This is now the closest one that you can find to San Antonio. It's out here in Round Rock. You have a new restaurant opening up soon.
Red Door Kitchen in Georgetown. Finally, people have wanting us to come to Georgetown, so we have a new one. It's everything you love about Wise Guys and more.
They're gonna make you an offer you can't refuse, I'll tell you that.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here at the Pearl at Southerly to check out their new catering program, A Sense of Occasion. And joining us right now is Events Director Stephanie Jaramillo. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes. Thank you.
Right in front of us, this is one of the many things that you guys offer through the catering. It's a full-on charcuterie board setup,
yes.
And you can customize this any way you want it, right?
Exactly. So it's build your own charcuterie. You're able to add your meats, all your berries, all your fun cheeses. So you have a great spread. No preference. I know these are always hits as well.
Oh yeah, look at all that. See, I'm a cheese guy, so I'd go for all cheeses. A little bite though, you know what I mean? So you get a little bit of the sweet on there, but this is perfect because you guys do weddings, different kinds of corporate events, anything,
yes,
right?
That's correct.
That's perfect. And over here you have some sweet items as well, and you can even see right there. So we got stickers, hot sauces, you got it all at just this one station. Now this is just one example of what they do, but let me tell you, there's a lot more, and there's multiple stations we're gonna check out right now. So this is the hot new item. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is cheese and bread. Oh, and it's gorgeous right here. Now this is a baguette filled with fondue, right?
Yes, so we core out the center, we add some cheese toppings, and then of course, hopefully next month we will be having small bites of different toppers that we could add on as well. So just be on the lookout on our socials for our launch.
And I was gonna say, like, it's not just the cheese in there, like you're saying, it's gonna be extra things that people will be able to kind of add in there. And then you gotta follow them on social media because this is gonna be available not just through the catering, but you could have this at your event, but you're gonna have it here at the Pearl as well.
Yes, next month we will be offering this. So,
oh my gosh,
yeah,
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, this is so amazing. And that cheese is nuts.
It's all over my face.
We're gonna clean up, and we got one more station. We gotta finish it off with the sweet. And now we're wrapping things up with the sweet. You gotta have crepes, right?
Yeah.
And you have a crepe station right here. And all of these are made to order as well because you have all the different toppings available. So if you have sweets, you want a little bit of more of that crunch on there, you have it all.
Yeah, load it up.
Load it up. I love this. So, Sense of Occasion Catering, how do people find out more information? How do they book it?
Oh yes, they could go to our website at senseofoccasion.com, or they're more than welcome to email me, Stephanie at Southerly. With Sense of Occasion, every detail matters, and it's an opportunity for us to make an experience, a memory. So, yeah.
I love it. The cheese fondue is going to be available coming up, so make sure you're following them on social media as well, because it will be here at the farmers market. And right here, Felipe is making us something really tasty. You got a little Nutella on there.
A little Nutella.
A little, a little bit on there. Oh my gosh.
There
and then
go.
Bananas. Finish it with pistachios on there.
There we go, David.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, cheers to you. You guys, Sense of Occasion, Southerly, so many great things happening out here in 2025. Cheers. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, texaseatstv.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats.